Hi friends, Pete Estabrook here. Today we're going to talk about parallels. Notice in the first two examples, the parallel motion is between the same two voices, and they're on the same pitch qualities of each of the chords. Also notice that in the third example, parallel thirds are not a problem, nor are sixths. Notice in the first example here, we're not actually changing chords. We're on the same chord. In the second example, parallel motion is not between the same two voices. And in the third example, parallel fourths are not a problem. In the first example here of unequal fifths, you're moving into a diminished fifth and back out of it. And some of that problem sound is hidden by contrary motion in the outer voices. Notice here that Koska is indicating that movement from a perfect fifth to a diminished fifth is acceptable. Koska seems to be okay with the movement of a diminished fifth to a perfect fifth as long as it's not between the bass line and another voice. I think what Koska is getting at in this last set of examples is that the soprano in each case that's less favorable is moving by leap into a fifth or an octave, and that motion is mirrored by the bass. So when the soprano is moving by step, it's not as problematic. When the direct or hidden fifth does not occur in the top or outer voices, it's less problematic as well. just a brief word of encouragement. You're doing a great job. Thanks for hanging in there and sticking with it, especially at this time of COVID. And I wish you, the best. And I'm here to encourage and help you, and just help you do the best that you can this semester on your various projects and your assignments. So if you run into any difficulties, don't hesitate to shoot me an email. I know we're operating out of sync with each other asynchronously, but I'll certainly do what I can to make contact with you and maintain contact with you. I think that's all I'll say on this particular video. I'll come back and put my 2 cents in terms of how I feel about diatonic harmony and how it functions, and some other subject matter like chord notation, chord terminology, etc., so that hopefully we can get you maybe just a little bit expanded beyond the limitations of what Kafka is saying, and maybe open up your perspective just a little bit beyond that, so that you don't feel too terribly confined and like there's a lot of I can'ts and I can't do this and I can't do that and this is not okay and that sort of thing. So I just want to kind of be there to broaden your perspective a little bit. So I'll revisit these various subjects in the coming weeks.